Hi, I'm Lucy Watts,
I'm Kate Watts, Lucy's mum.
and we want to talk to you for Dying Matters Week about advanced care planning. So I found out at the age of 17 that I was life limited, that I was going to die prematurely. Wasn't initially expected to live to see my 18th birthday, then my 23rd, and here I am at 25 with a lot of living yet to do. But obviously, as part of my condition management and my care, we've had to do advanced care plans to manage obviously my end of life in the way that me and my family want best. So I did my first advanced care plan when I was 17 with my hospice nurse. And it was a really good conversation, would you say?
Yeah.
She involved my mum, because obviously I'd asked for my mum to be there. She'd involved, us in the conversation. She'd asked us what we wanted, but she didn't guide or steer the conversation. She gave us prompts to talk, but let us talk quite openly. And I feel that opened the conversation of death and dying for us.
Definitely.
I don't think we'd ever acknowledged death.
No, we'd never been given an opportunity to talk about it, have we?
No, we hadn't. So it was a really important conversation, and over the years things have changed, and we've had to reevaluate my wishes, what I want, what my advanced care plan is, and we're currently doing that at the moment. I'm quite good at talking about my own death, but I think that's because I kind of separate myself from the emotion of it, and I just kind of do it, and then I have a little cry afterwards. Whereas I think for you, thinking about your daughter dying, talking about your daughter dying,
No. I just can't accept it. So.
No, and I can understand that. It's not the easiest subject to talk about. It's not the easiest thing to think about. And I don't think I had appreciation of how hard that is until you nearly died from your brain tumour surgery. I think I never realised how hard it is to be on that other side of the coin.
It's very difficult.
It is indeed. But what do you think's been the best, not the best bit, but the most useful bit about my advanced care planning conversations?
I just think knowing your wishes, that's probably the most important thing of all. That if, in the event that you do die, well, you will die, we'll die sometime, won't we? At least I know that what I'm doing is the right thing.
Yeah, and that's my lasting power of attorney. That's really important for you.
Yes, it is very important.
But also, as part of my advanced care plan, as you know, I made this best interests decision document.
Yes.
So that, when we went into hospital, if you weren't sure what to do, you could give the doctors this document.
Yeah.
It's not legally binding, but it just helps them guide their decision. So they could say to you, we think this is what Lucy wanted, do you agree? Rather than saying to you, what should we do? Yeah, what should we do and what does Lucy want? I think that's really important.
Yeah.
Takes the pressure off you, because you can just agree a decision rather than make a decision.
Yes. And, goodness only knows how old we're at the time.
Yeah. And I think losing grandma early this year, seeing you able to separate yourself from, I want to keep my mum alive, and actually being able to follow her wishes gave me a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
For knowing that you could follow my wishes, however hard, however emotive that would be, I know you'd follow my wishes.
Yeah,
I think that's been really made me feel like I know that you'll be able to do what's best in my best interest rather than perhaps what you feel.
Yeah, well, you can't afford to be selfish at a time like that, can you?
No, you can't. And obviously we talked through my advanced decision, and you find that really hard about thinking about a time when I'm going to want to refuse treatment.
Yeah.
It's taken me 8 years to do it, hasn't it? I mean, I've never done an advanced decision before, but I think it wasn't right.
Yeah.
8 years ago. Now it is, because things have changed. I have deteriorated a lot. I have a lot more episodes of sepsis. There's probably will come a time when I will lack capacity, and if that's going to be a prolonged disorder of consciousness, I don't want to be kept alive. But that would be awful for you as well, because you would know I wouldn't want to be kept alive, and face a legal case to withdraw treatment. And I don't think that's what you need in a situation like that. Whereas if I can take the decision off your hands, that would be
definitely
really good.
Yeah.
And I think we're a good team, aren't we?
I hope so.
No, we do. And I know you find it really hard to talk, but you do let me talk about things and reevaluate everything. And you do listen.
And I do understand.
You do.
I think.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Not really, no. I just don't like talking about it.
I think most people agree with you.